The next logical step after completing how to use note colors directly in the piano roll is to look outside of the editor. Hi. Patcher is not only an expansion for the mixer of FL Studio, but a very mighty expansion for the generator section too. The VFX plugins allow us in Patcher to manipulate incoming notes and other events even further. VFX is the abbreviation for voice effects. I already mentioned it 2 videos before. Voice in this case doesn't mean voices inside a chord or in polyphony in general. The term voice in this case can be more compared to a MIDI channel. The first entry we find in the list is the VFX Color Mapper plugin, which fits well with the previous theme, and we can seamlessly continue where we left off last time. The main purpose of note colors in the piano roll editor was always to be able to send different groups of notes to multi-timbral instruments, like different MIDI channels do. But multi-timbral instruments are in first place sample players. What if I want to use other instruments? I got here my direct wave example from 2 videos before. If I replace direct wave with a normal synth and choose any preset, I get this. Different note colors with a normal synth got simply ignored, and the synth just plays all the notes I feed into it. This is already a stupid idea, because the idea behind multi-timbral instruments is to send different notes to different sounds. In a normal synth, I can just load a single preset, and of course it all sounds the same and different note groups just make no sense. What about Patcher? Patcher is a plugin host in which I can send the incoming data to separate instruments. So let's insert 3 different instruments with different presets. Of course, now all instruments receiving all note data, and all I've reached is to layer different sounds, which sounds cool, but isn't what I had in mind. I need a plugin which tells my instruments which one shall play which notes, and this is the VFX Color Mapper. It's basically an insert effect which belongs in between the connection coming from the main input and the instruments. I delete the connection of the From FL Studio module and insert an instance of the plugin. By default, the plugin comes with 4 outputs, which are called here voice output 1 to 4. These voice outputs correspond by default to the first note colors in our piano roll editor. Note color 1 goes to voice output 1, color 2 to voice output 2, and so on. I connect now the first output of my first instrument. Perfect. It plays just the notes of color 1 of my pattern. Let's try with the others. That's what I wanted. The VFX Color Mapper gives me the possibility to create my own multi-timbral instruments. This works of course for VSD instruments too. And of course, you can process everything separate in your patcher. Better. And yes, with patcher you can go wild. Or perhaps even a bit more, with some drums. That's pretty awesome when you think about it, all coming from just one piano roll. But this is far from the end of the line. Let's have a look how this thing works. There are two tabs inside. The voice output tab maps the incoming up to 16 different note colors to up to 16 outputs, which you can make active here. By default, they are all mapped sequentially, but feel free to change their order. Each color can be mapped to whatever output you like or need. The Color tab hosts the mapping which color goes to which. We have seen that some native plugins have special note colors which do different stuff than playing a note, but for example change the transpose of a pattern, change the filter frequency, or SliceX needs color number 1 to play the loop from deck A. If you come to such a situation, this is the place to go to change it for your needs. But please don't get confused. This doesn't influence your routing. Let's insert a SliceX here and two different loops for deck A and B. SliceX receives the trigger notes of note color 1 for deck A and of note color 2 for deck B. The notes in the piano roll editor are set to color number 1. SliceX is connected to voice output 1. This is how it sounds at the moment. Watch what happens if I change the setting in the Color tab. This means the following. The incoming note color, whatever you have set in the piano roll editor for the notes, defines in first place to which pads in the two tabs the note is routed to. Note color 1 goes to pad 1 in both tabs. Note color 5 goes to pad 5 in both tabs. Note color 9 goes to pad 9 in both tabs, and so on. This is a fixed behavior and cannot be changed. Each note color sent from the piano roll has a fixed destination it always gets routed to. The two tabs cannot influence what's coming in, but they identify where something gets sent out and what colors get sent out. If the Voice tab tells the incoming Note Color 1 to leave at output 3, the Color tab can now dictate it shall leave as a blue note, even if it was green before. What makes this really interesting is that you can automate the Voice tab mapping as the Color tab mapping. In our example, I can activate the corresponding input for the automation and create an automation clip. Right-click the last note and set it to hold. This will tell the clip that every note you create before will be set to the same type. Make a bunch of notes, but take care that they all stay at 0%. Open the Color Mapper and in the Color tab, set the color on pad 1 to color 2. Right-click the pad and say Copy Value. On the automation clip, right-click whatever node you like and say Paste Value. Or simply right-click and press V on your keyboard. Now watch this. What about the second slice X? Routing it from output 2 of the Color Mapper and putting in 2 loops. I activate this time parameter number 1 to automate the voice output if the signal shall be going to slice X1 or slice X2. I repeat the steps from before. Let's do another example. I've got here a nice little sequence. But what if I need for the intro or for breaks something different and something which sounds every time different? I took 3 different sounds, but this time they shall never play together, and they shall play in a random order. To make this happen, I used a color mapper, routed voice output 1 to 3 to my synths, and activated the automation for Note Color Group 1 to voice output. I inserted a P controller and set its LFO to random, with a speed of 1 beat. The problem is now that I just want to cycle through voice output 1 to 3 and not through 16. What happens if I turn the volume to max? I opened both plugins at the same time and reduced the volume of the LFO until it reaches maximum voice output 3. That is at 15%. That is our original. And this is our alternative. I hope that gave you a little impression how mighty this little tool can be. Enjoy your VFX Color Mapper in Patcher. And thank you for watching.